Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening on the Mysterious JG. We're doing stuff and things. So the events list for our clan. Hold on, I wanted own clan. Why do I have... Okay. Hojo Conquest is the one that we're not going to be able to get. Because... Wait a second. Oh, wait, we can? Hold on. The Nagao clan, the Hojo, the Takeda. I thought we couldn't do it because the Nagano... Oh, the Nagano don't have to exist. They just can't be a vassal? Maybe we can carry this through. Okay. That would be pretty exciting, actually. Maybe we'll actually be able to do this after all. 1560 August. Wow! I think maybe we inadvertently got this thing back, and the key to doing it... We'll see. You have to get to a certain date. The Imagawa clan... We need to have the Imagawa clan lose its daimyo, because we need Yoshimoto Imagawa to die. So if that doesn't get derailed... We had lost it because the Satake and the Nagano were vassals of other clans. But it looks like me taking them out... I don't know what happened to the Satake. I thought they became a vassal of somebody. The Satake just got swallowed up by the Date. I think I was goofing around off screen, and the Satake became a vassal of the Date, and that wrecked it. Maybe we're not going to need to load after all. That would be really exciting, actually. Like world-changing. No, that would be good. That would be really good. Okay. But now we're at 1558 September. So this one is going to go off on its own as soon as we hit May 1559. Because there's not a lot of things that have to be aligned. So this one we have to get like 2 more years, and all that has to happen right now, the Ota clan can't get wiped out. Okay, the Ota clan is going to be the X factor here. We can't take Toishi Castle. That'll inadvertently break it. All right, so I have to pay attention to that. Don't take that castle. And then the Oda clan has to stick around. All right, so where's the Oda clan? Are they a vassal of the Hojo? That would be ideal, because that means the Hojo won't attack them. And I think that's exactly what's happening here. Yeah, okay, okay, so the Oda clan should be safe. Don't attack the Oda clan. They are kind of out of range anyway. And don't take Toishi Castle. And it is one of the castles I would be targeting. So, all right, I need to be paying more attention to this than I was now, because I thought it was irreparably broken, but it got knocked out of alignment and then came back. So I've got officers that I need to keep. Damn it, didn't mean to do that. So a certain it might get blown here because we have to have someone die, and if the storyline events that lead to that don't happen, then we're stuck again. So we have the right officers for this. Katsurao Castle is affiliated with the Takeda clan. We might have broken it here. Katsurao Castle has to be with the Takeda. All right, I took Katsurao a long time ago. I think we did break it there. We might have to like see if we can lose Katsurao Castle to them. Well, as we get closer, I need to keep an eye on that crap. Because this is pretty major, and then this leads to a bunch of other stuff. So a lot of these are just like, the event already happened, the event happened, the event happened. Kawaka Najima? Okay. We have to have a guy die of old age. That might be out of our hands anyway. Any of the following, any of the following, any of the following. Katsurao Castle is affiliated with the Takeda. So I might have to do something weird where I negotiate something with them and give them that castle. As weird as that sounds, that might be the only way to make this happen. But for now, I think we can get up to succession of the Kanto Konrei. We might be... Okay, so we're certainly in a better position than before to carry this thing all the way through to the end. Neat. Alright, so but for now... I mean, do I want to attack these guys just to gobble them up before the Date get them? We're way bigger than the Date. The Date are not really a big threat to us. Like unless they take over the Kanto because we're busy squabbling with the Takeda, the Date may end up the Date will eventually overwhelm the Nanbu and take over Northeast Honshu. And there's going to come a point where we need to conquer the whole land. But like honestly, if I get to where the historical events happen to the point where I'm ready to just play and take over, we're talking about the Date kind of running this, like 20% or less of Japan would be under their control. And if I kind of like drive over and take over the Kanto, either we can still maintain alliance with them, even though they have nowhere else to expand to, or they break the alliance, and then I just need to overpower them. Which I should be able to do because I'm significantly bigger. So my strategy is still take out the Takan and the Hojo, who are my enemies in history anyway, and eventually start making my way towards the capital. But we'll let historical events guide us for quite a while before we get there. All right.
That I be forgiven.
My raised mission was a failure. You have my sincerest apologies. That is too bad.
I'm absolutely thrilled.
We did incite a revolt, though, which means that they will be having to waste time settling it. Our allies are in danger. The justice demands that we aid them. Not that worried about it because... Target in now? Oh, because there's rebellions going on. Yeah, I think I need to be prepared to attack those places soon. You want to appease a tribe. Should we try to placate the Naka tribe? Their close proximity to the enemy makes them a valuable pawn in the war.
I have a terrific idea.
Yeah. I think we just flat out do that. You want to hire somebody from Shikoku?
I would like to express an idea.
I was hoping somebody would jump up with their networking, and Uncle Baldo has done it. Better be prepared well when dealing with such a formidable base. We're just going to flat out attack them. I'm not going to worry about doing anything more tactical. Sekon, I don't want you building a fortress there. Build a depot instead. This place isn't getting attacked. Hopefully I don't immediately need tactics now that I've wasted all my labor. I didn't waste it, I just used it.
Here. Let's seize the castle.
We'll seize their castle. Have you a moment to spare?
There remain only 2 months in alliance with the Date clan. Can you guys head over here too, please? Thank you.
We make to storm the castle.
Success!
Called upon the rustic samurai for aid. Now we have more soldiers serving at 6 castles, including Shibata Castle. We got some troops coming down here from various other locations.
Quite. Their castle will fall.
So we can throw some more guys into the fight, just in case it's needed. Kurokawa Castle's come a long way, but it's only about halfway developed. But I am starting to wonder when it's maybe I do want to follow their advice and start attacking these guys. But I think it's only a matter of time before the Nanbu take them. Like it just feels like it's too far away to worry about managing. Suspicious person was detected lurking around Toyama Castle, but they fled once the guards were dispatched. Excellent. They were getting ready to do some kind of burn the food tactics on us. Bond breaker ploy. Ojo clan seems to be relying on the Takata clan. I agree.
I would like to express an idea.
There's no problem whatsoever trying to break that. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
I've something to share.
Fair seizure is usually pretty good. Employ.
I have something to suggest.
That would be employ an officer. Okay, that's one labor. This I have enough to do all of these.
What do you make of this?
And I do need to start saving up labor to put castle improvements in my new front line down here at Minoa and Nitakameyama.
A moment to spare.
Pardon me, a visitor from the Date clan. They want to propose an alliance, and I'm happy to continue that. I'm not sure what it would take for that to stop happening, but I don't want to find out. Using the Anaka tribe worked well. Anaka is like a, I want to say it's some kind of term from like Sanskrit. I think it's the name of a character in the Doctor Who episode or story arc Kinda, which suggests it's something from like Buddhism. Anyways. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about the idea that we might be able to... it would be weird trying to just give them Katsurao Castle, but the idea that we could just hand it to them as part of a negotiation of something is... and then get back on track for the history events is pretty amazing. Because I thought we were going to give up quite a bit of progress that we've made.
Begin grouping.
Won't take a step. They won't take a step into our domain. Oh, yeah. Let's see. If it wasn't for food concerns, I would be thinking about marching right into... I mean, there's a part of me that wants to make... yeah, let's have our daimyo march and take over this just because. Just because it would boost our other units that are already in the field. Soldier counts are pretty low over here. They're pretty low over here. We need to start getting, like, rapid fire food development down here, too. March unavailable to agitation. Oops. Oh, that's a Hojo city. Dirt. Yeah, we're doing pretty good over here. I have found Lord Ujimatsu Uchikashima. He wishes to serve our clan. He is from a powerful clan of Hida, Lord of Kirakumo Castle. He was fighting against the Toyotomi retainer Nagachika Kanamura when an earthquake struck, destroying his castle. Oh, that sucks. He's just a young feller, so we'll take him on board.
I'm absolutely thrilled.
I've been to Kanayama Castle and persuaded the nearby merchants to give us control over 12 fairs. Nice. It's a major... Where are you heading? Did I just draw you guys out into a big fight? No, you're going over here to defend this castle because you think I'm attacking it. Which is not what I'm actually doing. Details concerning the Oda clan incident have been made known to me. Would you like to hear the particulars? Nobukatsu's execution. Oh, sure, let's hear about this. This sounds fun. Sounds like a fun family event. Nobukatsu Oda had betrayed his older brother Nobunaga, but faced defeat in the Battle of Ino. His life was spared thanks to the mediation of their mother. However, he could not bear the humiliation it brought him. In secret, he devised a plan for a second uprising. The South will rise again! Eee-oh! I was about to say something about the current political situation, which I think I will hold back. Katsuie, this time we can win! There are many forces who also oppose my brother here in Owari. If we work together, we can achieve victory. Lord Nobukatsu.
Now it is our turn.
I'll become leader of the Oda clan and accomplish what my fool of a brother could not. I'll bring peace to Owari. A few days after Nobukatsu revealed his plans to Katsuie, something happened that he could not have anticipated. What? My brother is in critical condition? Yes, with this sudden onset of illness, he has become so feeble he can barely breathe. As his future is now most uncertain, he's expressed a wish to see you one last time. I would totally believe you. I did not believe my brother would be one to suffer so greatly from sickness. But if he has expressed such desire to see me, whom he once despised so, seems a trace of humanity has survived in him. Perhaps now that he's on his deathbed, he wishes to pronounce you as a successor of the Oda clan. I'm sure that's what's happening. There's no way this is a trap.
Most pleasing.
Oh, that could be. After all, my brother's yet to have a child. He lacks any other to take his place. How lucky I am to have gained control of the Oda clan without resorting to a call to arms. Let us make for Kiyosu Castle. And so, expecting to be declared the next leader of the Oda clan, Nobukatsu rushed to Kiyosu Castle to visit his bedridden brother. But it was a visit from which he would never return.
How weak.
See, he just got done murdering his brother. I can't give him the chibi voice. How gullible of my brother to fall for such a simple ruse. His lack of insight in these times of war has cost him his life. He was your brother by blood. Do you truly have no remorse for your actions? Not at all. Have you not heard? My concerns go far beyond that of the Oda. What I long for is all under heaven. Katsuie. Don't you have faith in my vision? Is that not why you revealed to me my brother's plans? If there's anyone to blame for Lord Nobukatsu's death, it is I. Surely I must one day pay for what I've done. However, the decision I made was not in error. I must prove it by supporting my lord's claim to this country. Yes, from here on I, Katsuie Shibata, will serve on my lord's front lines in his fight towards world domination. It goes without saying that the mother of the two brothers, Lady Dota, was struck with grief upon receiving the news of Nobukatsu's death. But for the rest of the clan, it was hardly stirred any emotions. Good job, Gigi. Still, Nobukatsu's twofold attempt at rebellion may have helped Nobunaga's control spread further than it would have otherwise. After all, upon Nobukatsu's death, solidarity within the Oda clan strengthened, and Nobunaga managed to unify Owari, further fortifying his rule. Nobukatsu Oda dies. Fortress stands between us and an attack on... we're already attacking them. Raise over here. Let's see. If I did want to attack over there, what would it entail? Probably Shibata Castle. Marching along with Daihoji Castle. If I took this over, these other two castles would try to support. But if I burned the foods... Yeah. Just they have other enemies that are in a better position to attack them. This really does feel like me trying to... I kind of wish I could tell whether this was in range of... Would this be in range? Crops view, soldier view, landmark, major settlement, road view, province view. Government range limit. Okay. Interesting. Okay, good. So we can see. This is interesting. So it looks like if I expand any further against the Hojo, I'll be out of range. But yeah, this is what I remembered on this side. The, where is that red line? It was shown to me... Here we go. Okay. So, if we took out the Honganji, we could take that temple, and it's a pretty good base. This would be in our range. The problem is... Okay. This is the problem. If we step outside of this, of our own territory, we lose that red line. We can control like almost all the Takeda territory, and so it's this whole mountain range here that we're kind of splitting with the Takeda and a little bit with the Saito. We can kind of run all of that without moving our capital away from Kasugeyama. But we actually kind of hit upon, well, we didn't hit upon it randomly. It was the starting point of the next scenario. If we start moving into the Kanto any further, we will need to move our capital. And Yonezawa, which I think the Date took, I don't think it started as theirs. So I'm not going to take it from them now. This is the Osaka clan. I'm going to say they have a similar logo to the Ashina. Yeah, so that's the thing. So I'm right. If we did move outside of there, it would be outside of the rule of our... we'd have to set up a different district, or I could control it directly, but they wouldn't provide gold to my overall force. I think I could control the troops directly, but they wouldn't pay taxes, which would be a thing. So yeah, my desire to take that territory over is actually pretty low, and I'm not going to spend any points on it right now. So your crops are very low and your crops are very low. Let's pour a lot of gold and a lot of crops into really boosting your food.
I will see it done.
Yeah, so this is a way when you're big enough to it's an expensive way to rapidly increase something, and I think it's worth doing with these new cities to get their troop counts up. So, since we're no longer allied with them, it might be worth thinking about launching a big old attack and taking over Ayama, because it's a big castle. It's a big castle for big boys. It's got 6 counties, which is not amazing, but it's got a lot of room for facilities. We could make a really good castle there, and it would be our border against the Asakura, who we're hostile with anyway. So yeah, I wouldn't be bothering with thinking about this, except that it does look like if I can find a way to just give them Katsurao Castle, we can get back on the historical event track.
The enemy officer is no more.
All right, so Jaxer's Baldo, who was killed off screen by the Takeda, and in a reality that does not persist, she has just murdered some dude. So Yashayori Mitsuki of the Mitsuki clan was murdered by Jaxor's Baldo, which is a shame because he would have come to work for us. Jaxor's Baldo's thirst for blood, her unsatiable thirst for the blood of officers has just cost us an officer who would have worked for us. But it is what it is. We'll have to endure. If that expanse of land was to grow rice, that would be nice, wouldn't it? But it ain't happening right now. So we got Masakage Obu. Poof. He's got some balls. He's going to march out and try to do something about this. He doesn't realize, like, we got Jaxor's Baldo over there, like, you know, I was about to accuse her of cannibalism. Like she just like pulled the heart of her enemy out and is like consuming it. That is not actually what happened. Nevertheless. I apologize. Our scheme was exposed, and now we've lost faith in both the Hojo clan and the Takeda clan. Oh, you mean they don't like us anymore? That's a shame.
Thank you for the castle.
The enemy base. Kitakumo Castle has fallen. A great victory for the Nagao. Sure is. The Mitsuki clan have been annihilated.
Don't let the enemy officer escape.
Captured an enemy officer. Let me murder them! No, calm down. Luckily for us, it looks like these guys, well, they might become chiefs when they join us. I hope not, but I hold no grudge against you now that I find myself without a lord. I respectfully accept. Also, he's not a family relation.
Absolutely not.
So those guys won't join us because we just got done murdering one of their officers. And all those guys joined as chiefs. Damn it. I think we can return. I don't think I want to try to press this. So let's put this guy in charge. He's got decent stats.
I'm deeply grateful.
And we will put you in charge.
You have my thanks.
So this is not a castle that I'm putting like the very best of the best in right now, but I think if you weren't in the middle of stuff, I could probably yeah, because I don't know that right now I'm going to be allowed to pull, so because I've got people over here who would be suitable to pull out because they're acting as substitutes, but they're not chiefs, and we now have new chiefs. But because I'm on the march, I don't think I'll be allowed to do that right now. Cannot select main base. No officer able to replace. Let's pull you over. You're more likely than Tsugawa Castle to get hit with nasty tactics. So we'll bring in Hidanaga. It's the brother of Hideyoshi, or his uncle, or his cousin, or something. We'll bring these guys over because, like, Tolpanzer can develop this place to some extent on his own. And I am kind of stuck on this idea now that it's his castle. But this will now be a frontline castle against two different enemies, so I might want to cycle even better officers in there eventually, but I need to get some people in there building it up. Meanwhile, Tsugawa, let's go ahead and get Tolpanzer. As a senior officer, he should be able to develop some of these places directly.
You have my thanks.
And we can do some reorging later if it's necessary. Wait, I do have a bunch of attendants who are infantry leaders that I could have been using. Why didn't I use them down here? Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm making a mess of it. Not sure if I did that the best possible way. Anyway, let's clear some farmland. You want to raise, but yeah, I don't care about attacking those guys. I'm fine with them. Yeah, I've got a bunch of attendants that I guess some of them are new and they're chiefs, but I got all these infantry leader attendants that I guess I wasn't paying attention to. All right, hold on. I guess maybe before they start moving, I won't actually lose anything by having attempted all that, but let's... We got these other attendants. This guy would increase the castle abilities.
I couldn't dream of a happiness greater than this.
You would take it down. You would push them up.
I couldn't dream of
All right, so I was kind of rushing around. I don't, other than Takatsu, I don't think any of these people are going to improve the castle over Hideyoshi's brother. Yeah, we'll get slightly better valor, but not leadership score over here. All right, same. So we had some pretty talented guys that it would be a shame not to be using somewhere. All right. So this video is going long, but it's the last one I'm recording today, which is why I'm kind of letting it go a little long. Let's go ahead and pull these guys that were kind of not good enough for the castle when a minute ago. We'll put them over here now to keep things developing. The infantry leaders need experience more than the samurai leaders do.
I'm in your debt.
And perfect away from battles. These are guys who will get more loyalty by being given a castle, so that's worth considering. But overall, just because Tolpanzer's dump stat was intelligence, so throwing some of these guys in here will give the castle a better intelligence score. And it's just somebody other than Tolpanzer to do a little bit of development. Now, how about over here? Because I don't want you to just be totally worthless. This is developed. I don't need great guys over here, but I need people who are going to increase our stats a bit at this castle, because it is a frontline castle. I get a rush of adrenaline thinking of the castle on the front lines. I'm like, he's probably going to defect if we put him over there. I forget what eloquence does. Increases the amount by which trust increases through diplomatic mediation. It's not bad. But he's not really probably doing much with it over there. He would increase their stats, though. Let's get him over there.
Have my thanks.
I'm in your debt.
All right, this is just avoiding tempting fate. Like, if the Date eventually turn on us, it's a decent chance they'll attack Daihoji before we can get really... Like, if we're surprised by them defecting against us, that's going to happen before we can do a whole lot about it. You are glowing with power. What is that? What is that little flash? Oh, clear farmland. Got it. Okay, now I took officers away from them at different points, but I never just drained them of all officers. I feel like if I give this castle to the Takeda as part of
And truly,
a you know, diplomatic thing at some point, we'll just they'll get this fully leveled up castle, which will annoy me. I won't be able to like burn everything down and then give it to them. As long as everybody's got a domain over, like all these places have somebody with a domain. And I know with Grimmeth is on the march, so I can't do anything here. I think we're in a good stopping point for the video. I think I need to figure out what can I negotiate with the Takeda? How can I give them?
Be of benefit? Will this be of benefit?
How can I just give them a city? I think I would have to get them to attack me and then negotiate a truce. And just give them that city for a truce. There may be a way for me to do that. Alright, well, just so that I don't kind of lose track of it, let's assign somebody to... Got all these attendants who are chiefs. Who's the guy with the terrible loyalty? Let's get him doing something. It'll take him 90 days. That's as long as it's going to take almost anyone else.
Acknowledged.
So unless I'm willing to wait for Anatakatatsu, that's how long it's going to take. Man, look at how much we're making a month. It's getting crazy. All right. Again, this last video of the session is going to go super long here, but... Nobunaga Saito is becoming the wise and powerful Nobunaga Saito. With his awesome big boss eye patch. We got Kagetora has become the brave. He's no longer courageous, he is now brave.
Have my thanks.
We have promotions going on for our dudes, including, I think that might be Sako and Shima. We should sell food, because I should always sell food. It's a terrible idea to forget to sell food. Most of the time. We could buy lots of treasures. But I think it's time to unlock our final slot here. I don't actually have enough. How much does that cost? Jesus, it's lacking 10,510, and we've got 19,000. So that is a lot. You have to have a lot of money to unlock all 5 slots. But that's where we're at, and that means... I think that means we're doing pretty good. Like, if we hang around for a couple months without spending money, then we're good to go. It might be time to start going for those expensive level 2 policies, like Bishamonten Faith for 2,000 a month. Get even more attack boost. Loyalty of officers at domains +2. We've got the highest level of this. What does System Reform level 3 do for us? Unlock Overseer's Construct command. Defense and resupply base. What does it do that we're not already doing? Oh, resupply base. Town law. Prioritize farm seizure, civil leadership. Crops are even more increased. Don't have any officers free to do it. Alright, this video is getting stupid long. Calling it. And when we come back next time, yeah, I have to figure out a way to give this castle away. Possibly just abandoning it outright and seeing if they will march on. Like if I have everyone march away from the castles that are nearby to go do something else. Just get... That's it. I'll have... Okay, here's what we got to consider for next time. Having Katsurao, Iyama, Kasugayama, all these castles can go attack Oyama Castle and leave Katsurao completely open. Give it to Shingen. Suck it up as a thing we have to do to get the history events back on track. And then I think we could be in a place where we don't have to reconquer the Hatakeyama and the Jinbo and the Ashina. We can actually run this thing through to the end. That would be amazing. Hopefully it can happen. Catch you guys next time.